Hi, I'm City Councilman Ron Frederick, and this is your Council Connection. We're out here at beautiful Kite Monroe Park today for the St.Clair Shores Baseball Softball Association 2019 Opening Day ceremonies. And I'm glad you're here to join us because we're going to get started pretty soon. What? We're getting started right now? Oh, gotta go. Okay, everybody, we're going to get this party started. Let's give the canines a big hand out there. We love you guys. Thanks for keeping us safe. And how about for the firemen out there out in, that would be what? Right field. Right field. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here supporting the teams. Well, welcome, everybody. This is the 2019 St. Clair Shores Baseball and Softball Opening Day. Yeah. Are we going to have a good season this year? Everybody, we going to have a good season? I think so. I think so. All right, well, let's bring the kids in so we can get started. First up is going to be the A's. This is in the T-Ball. The T-Ball League, which is directed by Don Magnuson. The A's are coached by Tom Galloway. And I want you to take a look at Tom Galloway because we got a special thing that he did for some folks here, and we'll talk about him later. Next up are the Angels. Keep going, guys. Don't stop. Just keep it coming. The Angels are coached by Morgan Dunaway. Here we go. Hey, good season? Gonna have a good season? All right. Right behind the Angels, I see the Cubs coming up. Stephanie Reveley. You need to sell your house, I think, or something. All right, Cubs, come on in. Way to go. Thanks, Angels. Hey, we can have a good season? We can have a good season? She said yes. All right, way to go. How you doing? Hey, Cubs. How's the Cubs doing? How you doing, Steph? Good to see you. All right. Hi, you can have a good season, too? All right, good work. All right, coming up next are the Dodgers. The Dodgers are coached by Drew Phillips. Thanks, Drew, and your entire team. And a cheerleader, and besides, way to go. How do you get a cheerleader for baseball? I like it. We're starting a new trend. Right behind the Dodgers are the Giants. Stacy Charette. Fielding 3 people this year. These kids are good. This is one of the best teams in T-ball. 3 people. You can't beat them. And next we got Jim Lewis, one of our favorites out here. He's been playing here, Hall of Famer for how long, Jim? About 55 years. 55 years. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate you being here with the Orioles. And last but not least, Dawn Magnuson with the Tigers. Big thanks to Dawn. She organizes opening day. Give her a big hand, too. Way to go, Dawn. Thank you. She's the one carrying the kid. She's carrying the kid. All right, behind them are the Pintos, the Pinto League. And that is organized by Randy Jackson. First up are the Angels. Oh, I love it. They're waving the hats. How about that? Working the crowd. Way to go, Angels. Coached by Randy Stockdale. And next, Tom Galloway. He's got a repeat performance here. Way to get back in time for that. Tom's got the Cubs. Oh, they love you guys too. Look at that. I see people. There's one guy giving you a standing ovation. All right, way to go. Behind them are the Dodgers. Randy Jackson. Well done, Randy. Way to go, man. All right, Gordon. All right, way to go, guys. Way to go. And right behind them are the Tigers. Devin Drew. Yes. Work the crowd, guys. Work the crowd. Last but not least, we have the Orioles coached by Brian DeMuzio. Mr. DeMuzio, all right. Right behind them, I see the Mustangs coming. The Mustang division, managed by Brandon Sweffer. So first up are the Angels, Kyle Anderson. Thanks, Kyle. Way to go, you guys. What do you think? Good season? You gonna have a good season? Good season. I got it on good authority from the pitcher. All right, next up are the Cubs. Chris Kerr. All right, way to go. Behind them are the Pirates. Give him a big hand, Keith Quayle, way to go. Working the crowd, love it. And then Deb Bell. Deb Bell with the Tigers. Thanks, Deb, for all your hard work with this crew. Way to go. Thanks, guys. Are you guys gonna do better than our Tigers downtown? All right. Well, they're getting better. All right, the next group are the Bronco division, run by Ron Engel. First up are the Angels. Brian Willard, manager. Next up, I see the Cubs. The Cubs are walking in, working the crowd. Way to go. Matt Shudo. See you guys. Way to go. And I see the Dodgers coming. Vincenzo Pizzo, manager of the Dodgers. That might be the Italian Dodgers, not the LA Dodgers, so we love that. All right, I see the Orioles coming. Andrew Van Ash, coach. Another fine team with 3 players here. You guys really work hard out there, I know it. Pitcher, catcher, outfielder. All right, way to go. And the Pirates. Randy Stockdale managing the Pirates. Way to go, guys. And then we got Nathan Decker with the Tigers. Way to go, guys. All right, let's switch over to the 9U girls teams, directed by Bill Kleckler. These are the Angels, coached by Dave Miller. Hey, girls. Hey, ladies. How we doing? Good season? Good. All right. Good authority there. Oh, my God. I see Matt Ahern and the Cubs. Give Matt Ahern a big round of applause. Matt owns Wally's Frozen Custard, and I think you all got a free custard today. The Cubs, coached by Matt Ahern. Next up are the Tigers. Fred Lees. Hey, Fred. How you doing? All right, way to go, Tigers. Working hard. Next up is the 12U, directed by Bill Kleckler again. First up, Angels. Patrick Donstein, manager. Way to go, ladies. Hey, guys, good season? All right. I see Matt Shudo and the Cubs. Way to go, guys. Brent Skirde and the Orioles. All the single ladies. Yeah. And by the way, a big round of applause for Elite Entertainment donating their services out here today so you can actually hear me. I'm not sure that's good or bad, but way to go. And now we got the Tigers, Jeff Brown, still in the 12U. Behind them, I see the 14U, Director Bill Kleckler again. Mark Trember. Way to go, Mark. Ladies, how we doing? We gonna hit some home runs out there today? Are we doing fast pitch? All right, well done. And then finally, Bill Kleckler with the Tigers. Hey, Tigers, how we doing? All right, and then I see the entire Mariners crew walking in. These guys go from 8U all the way to 18U and everyone in between. Thanks for coming out, guys. This is the Federation boys teams. under the direction of Mike Wagner. Each one of those teams has their own separate coach. And now get on your feet, everybody. Get on your feet. We've got the Titans coming. The special needs VIP team, American League and National League. Sandy Delaney coaching, and Steve White coaching, and Henry Castro. Way to go, guys. Thanks for bringing it in. I see Officer Tom Price in the crowd here. Are you playing for this team?
No, not this year.
Oh, he's the mascot. He's not playing with them. Well, this is great. I'm glad we've got the flag up here. I want to introduce you to Isabella Vesperini and Hannah Dell, Miss St. Clair Shores and Miss Teen St. Clair Shores. Yeah, give them a big hand. Before they sing the national anthem, I just want to say Hannah Dell is going to be in Muskegon in June, and she's going to try out for Miss Michigan, right? Let's give her a big round of applause, send her off knowing that we're all there with her. All right, Hannah Dell. And Isabella will be there at the teen pageant, same place, right? All right, way to go, way to go. All right, so here's your microphone. And now if everybody will remain standing, gentlemen, may we suggest that you remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by these two great representatives of St. Clair Shores.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, yeah, they deserve a huge hand. A big clap send-off so that we can get a Miss Michigan again back here in St. Clair Shores and a Miss Teen Michigan in St. Clair Shores. All right, you guys, you can roll on out to the outfield there a little bit. All right, we're going to take a minute to introduce some folks here. First, I want to introduce the executive board of the St. Clair Shores Baseball Softball Association. These are all volunteer positions. These are the folks that come out here and help your kids. President John Jonason, standing. VP Mike Wagner, I think he's back with one of the teams back there. He takes care of the boys and girls. President Pro Tem Dawn Magnuson. You might know her as Dawn Van Gampelier too. Dawn's out there with one of her teams. She helped organize opening day. Actually, she organized opening day. Way to go, Dawn. Jackie Woodstock, treasurer. Carlene Charnowski, secretary. Equipment director, Keith Stoner. Commissioner of baseball, Roger Hayworth. Commissioner of softball, Bill Kleckler. Travel softball, Rose Bennett. And Federation Baseball, Mike Wagner again. Just give them all a big hand. They volunteer for your kids. They help your kids. Way to go, guys. And if you grabbed one of the opening day programs, you can read the mission statement, and hopefully we're all doing the right things. All right, next up, I want to thank some of the people that I sit at the big table with at City Council. I see Candace Rusi out there. Candace, way to go. Pete Rubino's here. I saw Pete Asha here earlier. Where'd he go? Pete, what, do you got a sore knee? You can't come out here or what? Pete Asha, way to go, Pete. Thanks for coming out. And, of course, we have Mayor Kip Walby. Stand up, Kip. What do you mean you are standing? Okay, way to go. Way to go. And then other people, John Karen, I know, and Chris Vitale, they are out doing the Nautical Coast cleanup today, which some of us were there early this morning doing that too. I also want to introduce Henry Bowman. Henry, stand up. Henry is our new Parks and Rec Director. Henry's in charge of all this that you see out here, all the other parks, all the programs. We stole him from another city just west of us. Henry, thanks for coming home, buddy. Way to go. Thank you. And I see Tommy Mel, his sidekick, is right there. And I know Rob is over at the farmer's market covering off some of that. Way to go. Thanks, you guys. We also have a Parks and Rec Commission. These are volunteers who also take a look at all the stuff that we're doing for you guys. And that's Lil Bait, Garrett Kettlehut, Bob Pyler, Joe Kowalski, Dan DeSantis, Doug Dam, Matt Crippen, John Jonason again, Sean Nicholson, and of course, Henry Bowman, our city liaison. And Kip, I know you sit with those folks too, make sure everything's going good. So, also I wanted to mention this year, you know, umpires have a tough job, right? And it's hard to get umpires, so you got to be nice to them. I know sometimes the call doesn't go your way, but guess what? If an umpire kind of knows that, maybe the next one you will get. So let's thank our umpires this year. What do you say? Give me an applause to thank an umpire. Absolutely. All right, I'm holding you to it. I'm holding you to it. All right, let's turn our attention to the K-9 officers out there. I'm going to read them off, and they're probably going to wave as I mention their name. And a huge thank you for them coming out. From Beaumont Health, Dave Ackerman with K-9 Shiloh. From Chesterfield Township, John Amore and Mike Ogden with Viper and Charger. From Detroit Metro Airport, Eric Johansson with Bo. From the Federal Reserve, yes, we have to keep an eye on the money, the Federal Reserve, Chantel Renaud. I think a lot of you met Gay Joe over there. And from the Macomb County Sheriffs, Adam Durrani with Sabre. From Roseville, Brian Debritsky with Chase. From St.Clair Shores, Jerry Chomos with Wiley, one of our new dogs. State Trooper John Roby with Chad. From Sterling Heights, Ryan Brathen with K-9 Bo. And from Harper Woods, Stephen Johnson with K-9 Kaiser.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
I like it. Who let the dogs out? Well done, well done. All right. Today we're here to honor one of our fallen heroes, one of our fallen K-9s, Axe. Everybody knows the story, so we're not going to go through it again, but Tom, I'm going to ask you to come on up here. Actually, come stand over here with me. So, Axe took his final ride after a beautiful service at the Assumption Greek Orthodox Church. The ceremony was attended by over 200 K-9 units from around the country, many of which are represented here today. Axe's end of watch was on November 4th last year, 2018. He gave his life protecting his human colleagues from a man with a gun. Axe's heroic action most likely saved lives of his partner and fellow officers that night. We will honor and be forever in our thoughts. Today we honor him and his handler, Officer Tom Price. Thanks, Tom. Now, I got to tell you a story. One of our coaches, Tom Galloway, who has a very unique talent. Tom, where are you? Raise your hand out there. Oh, right here, Tom. I'm looking out there and you're standing right here. All right, so Tom has a very unique talent and he works with wood. So we have a special dedication if you guys want to unveil it for us. And we're going to present this to Tom price in honor of X. Tom, you want to hold it up and walk it around a little bit and show everybody? Tom Galloway, you are an artist. Way to go. So, Axe, as we honor you today, here's a saying from Nessie that says, "For it's not just those with two legs who are born with the soul that had courage to wear the badge." Officer Axe, thank you for your service. You will never be forgotten. And Tom, thank you.
Thank you. All right, well done. Right.
We also want to thank the Colin Rose Foundation for all their help in making this happen today. Chris Powell. Chris? Where are you, Chris? Come on out. These guys are constantly raising money for the Colin Rose Foundation. Chris, you want to say something?
You know, part of what we do is support other survivors, and it's been an honor to be with St.Clair Shores and the Price family on their journey in grief as well. And we're very thankful that all the K-9 teams were able to join us today. I have a ball that all the handlers signed. I'd like to give to Tom.
Well done. Photo op. Photo op. Well done, guys. Well done. All right, just a couple of other thank yous. First of all, we want to thank Wally's Frozen Custard. Did everybody get their Wally's today? I saw him probably running off to another party. But Wally's for your ice cream needs, which seem to go hand in hand with baseball and softball. What a great thing. And then the last thank you is going to go out to Growing Smiles. Now, some of you don't even know what that is. But Growing Smiles is a new pediatric and orthodontic dentistry, which is going in on Mack Avenue between 8 and 9 Mile. It's right at the corner of Red Maple Lane. Most people would know that as the Tropical Smoothie, but they're right across that road from them. So brand new, and the reason we're thanking them is because immediately following the ceremony, all the kids are going to get a free piece of pizza or a free hot dog. Let's give them a big hand. Growing Smiles, pediatric dentistry. All right, I also wanted to introduce you guys to Jamie Victory. He's an official Detroit Tiger bat boy from the ages, and that is their official uniform. All right, way to go, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for coming out for the kids. He's honored, he said. All right, Beth McKee, can you come out here? And while she's coming out, I'm going to ask the mayor to say a couple of words.
Well, I would just like to thank the St. Clair Shores Baseball and Softball Association for keeping this tradition alive. I have many memories, fond memories as a kid participating in this same type of event and playing, of course, America's pastime, which is baseball. So enjoy the season, enjoy the memories that you make with your family, the kids and out here. Baseball in St. Clair Shores, nothing better. So have a great season.
Mayor Kip Walby, thanks, Mayor. We appreciate everything you're doing and the rest of council for keeping sports alive in this town. And as you can see, baseball is alive and well here in St. Clair Shores. All right, next up, we have to throw out a couple pitches to get this season started, right? All right, Beth McKee, who, by the way, is also, her husband is at Amazing Smiles, right? Or Growing Smiles. Nope, not your husband? Christy's husband. Oh, I got you divorced already, sorry. All right, so we're We need a catcher. Mr. Mayor, would you like to catch Beth McKee? Now, I got to tell you, Beth is working with Growing Smiles over there. We did some work together. And Beth, by the way, played at Wayne State. So, Mayor, I don't know if you're ready for this, but we have a college softball player. All right, hang on. Hey, Jamie, would you go back and be the umpire on this? But don't stand directly behind the mayor. Stand off to the right a little bit farther. There you go, right there, right there. All right, Beth, are you ready? All right, give it to the mayor right there. Whoa, that looked like a strike to me. Boy, she did take it pretty easy on you, Mr. Mayor. All right, and I think we have somebody throwing out a first pitch for baseball. Who's doing that? I saw somebody had a ball. All right, Mr. Rubino, I think you're up for it. Or wait, Henry, did you want to do that? I think maybe we should have our new Parks and Rec. Huh? Not good? All right, no, Henry, get up here. We don't need a bounce. That'll be on the channel forever, Pete, if you bounce one in. You know that. All right, Henry Bowman, there it is. They both throw it. All right, they're just having a little fun with the mayor there. Thanks, Mayor, for being a good sport. Appreciate that. All right, did we get everybody introduced out here? Did we miss anybody? You guys in the back? All good? All right. We have one thing left to do. Just one thing. Everybody know what it is? On 3, we're going to say play ball. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Play ball! The season is open. Let's have a great season, everybody. And thanks for hanging in there with us for the whole ceremony for the St. Clair Shores Baseball Softball Association 2019 opening ceremonies. We saw a great presentation honoring acts today, and we had the support of a bunch of other cities and their canines, and we met our 2 new canines today, too, from St. Clair Shores. Really appreciate you hanging in there. This is Ron Frederick for our Council Connection. We'll see you next time.